Rokurokubi, the long-necked woman. Legend and detailed story, extended version. In the dark labyrinth of Japanese folklore, amidst haunted mountains, tranquil villages, and ancient shrines, lurks the tale of the Rokurokubi, the long-necked woman. At first glance, Rokurokubi appear indistinguishable from ordinary women, leading seemingly mundane lives as wives, daughters, or innkeepers. However, beneath their unassuming exteriors lies a chilling secret. When darkness falls and the world drifts into slumber, these women undergo a grotesque transformation, stretching their necks to unimaginable lengths, twisting and coiling through the night like serpents, or, in some versions, detaching their heads entirely to float eerily through the air. This eerie metamorphosis is not without purpose. Legends tell of Rokurokubi wandering the shadows in search of prey, peering into windows, frightening unsuspecting villagers, or, in more malevolent cases, seeking out victims to curse, bite, or terrify. Yet, unlike other yokai known purely for terror, the Rokurokubi occupies a unique, tragic space in folklore. They are often portrayed as cursed beings rather than inherently evil monsters, doomed to suffer this duality as punishment for past sins. The origins of Rokurokubi. The origin of a Rokurokubi varies across different legends, but the common thread involves punishment for karmic misdeeds. Some tales claim that women who broke religious vows, betrayed their families, or acted with extreme selfishness were condemned to this cursed existence. Their neck-stretching transformation is seen as both a physical manifestation of their sins and a cruel reminder of their inability to escape their past. By day, they live as though nothing is amiss, often unaware of what happens when they sleep. By night, their cursed nature emerges as their necks stretch, driven by subconscious urges to roam, spy, or even feed on unsuspecting humans. In other variations of the tale, the women are fully aware of their cursed state and must hide their transformations from the people around them. This constant need to conceal their true nature often causes Rokurokubi to live isolated, fearful lives, perpetually haunted by the duality of their existence. Some desperately seek forgiveness or ways to break the curse, while others succumb to their darker nature and embrace their transformation as a source of power. Legendary tales of the Rokurokubi, the tragic wife and her hidden curse. One of the most well-known tales of the Rokurokubi is that of a young woman married to a kind and unsuspecting man. During the day, she was the picture of grace, devoted, gentle, and seemingly perfect. However, every night, her neck would stretch, allowing her head to wander freely around the house, sometimes peering into rooms, knocking over objects, or whispering eerie sounds. Her husband remained unaware until one fateful night when he woke up unexpectedly and witnessed his wife's horrifying transformation. Terrified but determined to understand the truth, he pretended to sleep the following night while secretly watching her transformation. Upon confirming that his beloved wife was indeed a Rokurokubi, he was torn between love and fear. Depending on the version of the tale, the husband either fled, leaving her to live out her cursed life alone, or sought the help of a Buddhist priest to exorcise the curse, with varying degrees of success. The Wandering Priest's Encounter. Another chilling story involves a traveling Buddhist monk who, while journeying through a remote village, sought shelter at an inn run by a quiet, pale-faced woman. Grateful for her hospitality, he retired to his room. However, late at night, he was awakened by a strange rustling noise and saw a terrifying sight. The innkeeper's head, detached from her body, floating through the hallway with her elongated neck snaking behind it. As the head drifted closer, the priest quickly began chanting protective sutras, causing the Rokurokubi to recoil and return to her body. The next morning, the woman had vanished without a trace. The compassionate Rokurokubi. Not all Rokurokubi are malevolent. In some rare stories, they are portrayed as tragic figures who harm no one and simply endure their cursed fate in silence. These Rokurokubi often hide their nightly transformations from their loved ones and struggle to find redemption. Some seek forgiveness through acts of kindness or by performing religious rituals in the hope of cleansing their karma and breaking the curse. Symbolism and cultural significance. The Rokurokubi embodies themes of duality, deception, and hidden truths. They are a metaphor for the fear of living a double life, hiding one's true nature, and the consequences of past sins catching up with the present. This yokai also reflects deeper societal anxieties about women's roles in traditional Japan, where outward appearances of obedience and grace often masked suppressed emotions, secret desires, or guilt. The Rokurokubi legend has persisted through the centuries, inspiring art, literature, and film. From woodblock prints in the Edo period to modern horror stories, the eerie image of a woman with a long, serpentine neck continues to haunt the imagination.